Hello everyone. Welcome to our Intro to Mac Computers. This will serve as a beginner's guide on how to use a Mac, but it can also give a glimpse of the operating system to those who may be interested in making the transition from a PC to a Mac. We will go over the basics of how to use a Mac, such as how to navigate and use the various basic software that are included with these machines. A quick note about this tutorial. Mac operating systems are updated annually, and not all Mac computers are able to make use of newer features that are added with each update. Since this is the case, we are going for a more general overview of how to operate a Mac computer. Upon turning on your Mac computer, you will notice some things that may be familiar and some things that may not be so familiar. What is familiar if you've used computers in the past is the mouse cursor, which, just like on Windows, is shaped like an arrow. And also the desktop, which is marked by the background photo. Here on the desktop, you are able to place files and create folders for quick and easy access. The functions of the mouse are quite identical to those of Windows computers. Left-clicking allows you to select items, open up files or applications. Right-clicking allows you to view options on the items in which your cursor is placed on. And a scroll wheel, which allows you to swiftly navigate up and down through pages. Now there are a couple of differences that you may notice. One being the menu bar on top, which will always be there, and the second being the dock located on the bottom. Take a look along the top first. This is the menu bar, which lists the menu for the applications you are using, and by default it's set to Finder. If we click on any application, let's say this one titled Safari, you'll see that the title here changes as well. So what we have here are the menu options that are specific to Safari. This is because the menu options automatically switch for whichever specific software you are currently on. So we're currently on Safari, and that's why the menu bar has changed. Take note of this as we go through the video. The other difference would be the previously mentioned dock, which is located on the bottom of the screen. This dock provides quick and easy access to your various applications installed on your Mac. To open something, we just have to left click on it. Let's explore the icons along the dock. This icon, marked with a face, is called the Finder, which allows you to access and store your files or find anything that's on your Mac. You can access your documents, photos, and music through the Finder. When the Finder is opened, you'll find useful file locations on the left-hand section, such as applications, documents, and your downloads, just to name a few. In order to close out a window, click on the red X that is in the top left section. Next on the list is Safari, which is the default web browser for Mac computers. Give it a click, enter in an address or a keyword, and hit enter or return to conduct a search. Upon doing so, there will be numerous results which you can select from. Next, we have iMail, which is the Mac equivalent to Windows Live Mail or Outlook that comes with the Microsoft Office suite. You are able to set up any email account, such as Gmail, Yahoo, and Outlook, to sync with iMail. If this is your first time using your Mac computer, you can set up your email account with iMail simply by opening the program and following the instructions. So here it says to choose a mail account to add. We'll select one and we'll click Next. And now we have to enter in the following information to connect it to our email account. And for instance, we use Google. So you would enter in your name, your email address, and the password associated with that email address. And this would help you get set up and would push all of your emails into iMail. Next on the dock is the address book, or it's also known as contacts. This is an optional method to storing your addresses, phone numbers, and email addresses of your family, friends, and acquaintances. Let's open it up to take a look at how to add people. So we're going to open up contacts and we're going to locate the plus symbol on the new window that opens. And here it's towards the bottom of the address book. We'll give it a click and we'll see different options. You can add a new contact, a new group, or add new fields or more information to a specific card or person that you already have, if you had them. Let's try adding a new contact. We'll click the plus, select New Contact. So what we would do now is we would enter the person's first and last name, their company if they had one, their mobile number, home email if they had one, birth date, and etc. You can even add notes about these specific people. Once you're done, click Done, and it will add this person as a contact in your address book or your contact book. And there you have it. We've added this one. Okay, next up is the calendar. Let's give the contact book an X click to close it and open up the calendar. The calendar helps you get organized with your event dates. Simply open it up, double click on the day of the month you'd like to add an event, and add information about it. As you can see here, I've already added information about a party. Optional information that you can add are the location of the event, if you'd like alerts, the time of the day, and any other notes you'd like to add. To navigate between the months, locate the left and right arrows here and click on them. Currently we're in the month of April. To see a previous month, click on the left arrow, which means it's going to go backwards in time. So now we're in March. So go back forward, we'll click the right arrow, and to see an upcoming month, we would do that again. So we're in April and we'd like to see May. So give this one a click, and there you go. You also have the option to change how you are able to view your calendar. Towards the top, you are given the option to switch between day view, a weekly view, monthly view, and even a yearly view. Next is FaceTime. FaceTime is an Apple-specific software that allows you to video chat or make video calls with someone who also has access to FaceTime. Devices that FaceTime will work on are specific to those Mac computers, iPhones, iPods, and iPads. It's a great way to keep in touch with friends and family across the globe. To use it, simply open up the FaceTime application by left-clicking on it. Locate the contacts list on the right. Click the plus sign to add a new contact. Enter in their name, their mobile number, or their email address, and click Done. After adding the person, double-click on their name that appears on the contacts list under All Contacts and select FaceTime. This will dial in their phone number or email address and attempt to connect to their device. Alright, moving through the dock. Next is iTunes. iTunes is a music sorting software that allows you to make playlists, organize and purchase music, and connect your Apple devices to add or remove media files. Let's open iTunes up by left-clicking on it. Take a quick look around, and you'll notice sub-menus on iTunes. These allow you to filter through your radio stations, your music by song title, album titles, artists, genres, and playlists that you've created or wish to create. If you want to quickly find a media file that you've placed in your iTunes or you would like to purchase, you can use the search bar on the top right. As an example. Typically, iTunes is used for music, but they have expanded it to include various types of other formats. On the left, you are able to select which type of media you would like to search through, such as music, movies, and TV shows. You can even purchase new music, TV shows, and movies through the iTunes Store. The iTunes Store is located on the right-hand section. And to search for an item you'd like to purchase, just simply click that iTunes Store and conduct a search here in the search bar for what you're interested in. Here's an example. I've typed in Lindsey Stirling. Here we are. You can either purchase music by albums, or you can purchase songs individually. Okay, next we have QuickTime. Now no window for QuickTime opens up because I do not have a media file to play, But what QuickTime is that it is a media player, and this will play your various formats of videos. It can also play music. It can also run your CDs or DVDs to be watched on. And that's just simply what it is. It's a media player. Next up, we have System Preferences, which allows users to modify various system settings, which are divided into separate preference panes. If you need to alter or add any settings, System Preferences is the best place to go. You can find general settings on the top row, desktop, dock, mission control, etc., security. You can find hardware settings in the second row, such as CDs, keyboard, mouse, and trackpad. You can find the network settings in the third row. This is how your computer is going to be connected on the internet. And accessibility and user settings in the fourth row. Okay, let's close System Preferences and move on to the last icon we have on the dock. The last icon is the trash bin. This is where your files are temporarily stored when you delete them. These are examples of deleted items from this computer. Let's do an example by deleting the sample folder. I'll give the sample folder a right click and select Move to Trash. And we'll check the trash, and here it is. This is good to know, just in case by some off chance you delete an item by accident. You're still able to retrieve the files as long as they're still within this trash. To retrieve that file, open up the trash and right-click the file you would like to retrieve and select Put Back. This will return the file to the location in which it was deleted, which was from the desktop. Now you can see that the sample folder has returned. And that's pretty much it for Mac Computer Basics. If you ever need more help, there are extensive help menus built into every application. Just locate the help menu on top, give it a click, and look through the options for your question. This works with any application. I'm going to click Help for Safari and select Safari Help, and they have all these help centers just for you to search for your specific question. The Apple website is another source of help which is also easily accessible. Just type in www.apple.com/support, hit enter. Here they provide help for every single Apple product and product manuals and answers to many questions that are commonly asked. Thank you for joining us today. We will now be opening a section up for questions.